Hello and welcome to J Empire Queen. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a visual novel game called All of Us Are Dead. This visual novel is based on a popular webtoon that was also made into a live-action drama. Fans of the horror genre will love this visual novel. Now, the game plays out in chapters. And in the first chapter, you're going to learn all you need to know about what type of story this is. So the story begins with a day like any other. It's an ordinary day and it's a high school setting. So this is the chapter where character introduction takes place. We learn about the friendships, the rivals, relationships. All of this is developed in this chapter. And we also learn some secrets in this chapter. I'm not going to dive into everything, but this game does revolve around a zombie outbreak or an infection. Because Chapter 1 starts the story and develops the characters and gives us a setting and the plot, it's a little slow to take in. It feels like it lasts quite a while. But once you get past that, once you get to Chapter 2, boom, you are thrust into the action of this story. It is intense, it is quick-paced, and you cannot stop reading. You learn that it's not just the students who have darker sides to themselves, but also the teachers. A lot of teachers also end up as victims of the infection in this game. But it seems that those who are victims actually suffer the least in this game. There are surprisingly gruesome sides to these students, these young teenagers, as they are pushed to their limit, their breaking points in the school. There are two students in this game who absolutely relish in torturing other students. Yes, actually torturing other students. And they use any instrument they can find, different ways of causing people pain, and it's what keeps them alive in a weird sense in this zombie apocalypse. But at the same time, there's this divide between students. There's also this bonding and growing relationships between some of them. It's really interesting to see different dynamics at play in this visual novel. What I believe this game does really well is help connect players to the characters. Because of how fleshed out they are, because they're different but also relatable, especially because, they're in high school, many of us know what that's like. We can understand their reactions. We can understand why some of these events might be taking place. And we began to feel for many of these characters as they go through traumatic experiences, as some of them even lose their lives or start new lives as zombies. Now you might be asking, is this game worth the price? The price being around $20 right now. And I would have to say yes. You're not getting a visual novel where you can make a lot of choices, but you are getting a game that is going to entertain you for hours. I'm currently in a over 20 hour playthrough. and I am entirely enjoying the game. I can't wait to beat it. And I really think that this game, while it might not have replayability, it definitely makes you want to check out the live action and the webtoon to see if there's any differences, to see if there's just a really good horror story you can enjoy. And I think that this game provides that. It has a great, suspenseful, horrifying story. I'm just going to reiterate that the story is quite linear. When you make a choice, you don't necessarily change any outcomes. You usually end up making someone die, or you continue the story along. I do wish that there was really more power in the decisions that you made, that it really affected the ending, instead of just, giving you like a bad ending. But I'm not going to complain. This game is still genuinely enjoyable.